That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay, then you be the boss and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will, because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to two factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's important.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine. But only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're going to host an interbrand fatal four-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return set this whole power keg off.
Right, Saxon, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike have put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future of WWE. Wow.
Oh, a rear super kick!
Oh, nasty. Relentless. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Finn turns it around.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Drop kick! Great athleticism. Ooh! Well-placed kick. Rear European uppercut. Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Elbow drop. Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Yeah, Orton looked so crisp there.
Oh, and a clothesline to follow. Oh, man.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Orton not intimidated, not even close.
If anything, he's the one doing the intimidating right now, Michael. Drop kick hits the mark.
Gunther gets stymied.
Ooh, clothesline delivered. There it is, the sling blade.
STO!
Stopping their opponent. Big forearm. Man, just a multitude of strikes. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Good defense there.
Oh, did you hear that?
The ring general shooting down with the powerbomb. Gunther must just have it.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Unbelievable. Kick out at one. Unbelievable. More like inhuman.
And Gunther definitely thought that would put him down. I can't imagine he's going to take it easy on him after such a defiant kick out.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And a well-timed counter.
Boom. Ooh.
Making way toward the top rope.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. He's making his move.
For the win. And he fights it off.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Point of the elbow finds the mark.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Yeah, but what else do you expect this deep in a fatal four-way? Oh, tossing chairs like it's hardcore heaven.
Oh, my God, a steel chair. Randy now for the win. Forces the shoulder up after for the Viper.
Spiked. That could end the Viper's night.
They might be able to put this one away right here. Stopping the pin there. But now we see Balor. And a sleeper suplex.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, kick.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Back into the ring now. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Lift off. Ooh. Gunther with his opponent all the way up with unbelievable power. Big opening for Gunther to take this. Back suplex.
Now count out as he takes things out of the ring.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds. He quickly gets out of dodge. Big forearm. Strong, fat chop. Kick to the gut. Picture perfect crucifix.
Oh, great takedown.
Into the cover. Uh-oh. Crucifix. This could be it. Shoulders down.
He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Man, strikes. Wow.
Randy might be defeated here. He kicks out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Oh, stop. Forward smash.
He's covering him. He's got him.
And still in this.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Uh-oh.
What an elbow drop.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Looking to put the match away here. Stops the count, keeping this match alive.
Gunther has him lined up.
Gunther
delivering a powerbomb. Balor's in deep peril here.
Setting up for something here. Lands face first. Oh, no.
He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack. Gunther could be out. He did not want things to end this way. Then back to Randy Orton.
Devastating attack from the Viper.
Oh, ouch. A reversal. He saw that coming.
We all know what he's thinking here. Oh.
He's got him down. Here we go. Kicks out.
How?
And Balor showing he still has fight left in him.
Yeah, Balor wants to wreak as much havoc.
Covered late in the match.
That's gotta be it. Big win in a fatal four-way.
Here is your winner, Sub-Zero.
And there it is. The NWO proves once again why they're back and more formidable than ever, clinching a critical victory tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. This victory isn't just significant, it's too sweet.
Tonight was a revelation, but let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent. But it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny! You're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure, it was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think he would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? And that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that?
Right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Big punch. Ouch.
hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh! Spiking DDT! Propped up in the corner. Oh my!
Rollins getting worked on here.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Yeah, this early, no chance. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stomp to the gut.
And whatever his Rollins' game plan didn't quite pan out for him there.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Lights out.
Turns that in his favor. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Rollins with a super kick after the schoolboy. My goodness.
She counters it.
Oh, effective body blow.
But a forearm. Placing him in the corner. Clothesline in the corner.
Bam! Oh! Oh! Solid kick across the back.
The challenger's in a bad way.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
Boom!
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Cover! We're going to shut this down.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
He's still in this. Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed.
What a way to get out of that one.
You saw that one coming.
Running knee lift.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Goes into the corner.
Uh-oh.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Oh, man.
Turns it into a pin attempt. And she's not done yet.
Close call, but not enough yet. Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face. Just going all out with every blow. And a reverse DDT. And into the pin. Title on the line. Oh! She kicks out with authority after two.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
I think it's about that time, gentlemen.
Lynch responds. Ooh, right to the gut. Oh, look at
all these
my
stomps. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Man.
Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, heinous knee to the face.
Ooh. Oh.
And an answer from her.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Up handle suplex. The champ has absorbed some damage.
And Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly. Punch to the stomach connects. Uh-oh. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Clothesline! Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a
Time to end this.
sit out pile driver.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
Shoulders are down.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Sub-Zero and Crystal Dane.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships, but a...
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Have I got a live event?
I have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of mutiny seriously.
Yeah, do people think just because we took on Seth and Becky that the issue with mutiny is over?
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldis. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I'm not here to rekindle things with an old flame. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial massed attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that mask Mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
Oh, no reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind!
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown's own Zoe Stark, who's caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them?
Elbow puts an end to that.
Boom! And a big boot. All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot.
Ooh. Double axe handle smash. Stopping their opponent. And the forearm smash.
The arm getting pummeled.
Man, strikes. Wow.
Oh, knee to the jaw. And guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that'll bust her open.
Oh, my goodness. Just strike it at will. Oh, that knee just rocked him. Trapping the leg, attacking the foot. Oh, that hurts. Come on, I think a point has been made in this one. This is not the place anyone should be in now.
Too late, Byron.
What a pump kick. Fast movement gets her out of the way. Zoe moves out of the way.
Knee right to the face.
Savage knee to the face. And her head took a real beating.
No official needed here, as it looks like they...
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went after the Unity titles, and it worked. I wasn't gonna sit back and be on the defensive anymore.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out!
It's that Mutiny masked attacker.
Into the steel steps.
I can't believe Mutiny's struck again.
This is becoming a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Well, no one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them.
Wow! Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Brutality.
And she slides her back to the mat. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is. Holy timed offense there. Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
And now Liv is under immense pressure.
This is where Morgan will be tested.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Counter. Saw it coming.
Liv isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down.
Gets tossed.
Morgan on the receiving end. Catches the leg.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Getting lifted to the top rope.
Oh. She fights back with the counter.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Hey, Byron. Uh-oh. Reversal from Morgan.
Driven down face first.
The offense catching up with her now.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Oh. She's choosing to leave the ring now. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Running knee lift. Good night.
Oh, man.
Oh, strong impact. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan. I think it's about that time, gentlemen.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Knee lift to the body. Nice.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Perched up top.
Knee drop.
And now she's feeling the energy from the crowd.
Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
And this onslaught is just draining her energy.
She's looking absolutely unstoppable right now.
Jawbreaker counter to get out of that.
I think it's about that time, gentlemen.
Morgan is in deep peril here.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any...
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
Worry less, Aldous. I can guarantee that this devious masked attacker will not give me any trouble. It doesn't feel like her style. Or his.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing. Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off. Like a piece is missing. And
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway, the SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mass attacks.
Exactly, Michael. Every underhanded move by Mutiny is only strengthening the resolve of these superstars. They're more united than ever.
There might only be one competitor in the ring, but it's kind of like all of SmackDown is throwing the punches. This alliance might finally give Mutiny a run for their money.
Placing her in the corner, sending her up on the top rope.
Oh my God, all the way to the floor. That wasn't just a move, that was a statement.
Springboard! Throws her back in from ringside. Uh-oh. Knee right to the face.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Now Dolan can't stop this momentum.
Gigi has to turn this around, and quick.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
And a stomp to the gut.
Wicked clothesline. Moonsault, moonsault.
Right into the pin.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Hey, Byron, just like you. Bankrupt.
Oh, no.
Oh, what a kick.
Right to the gut.
Oh, man.
Oh. Sliding out of danger there. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
She's really building steam here.
She's got to start fighting back to get in this match. If this lands, it's over.
Good Lord, Phoenix Splash. One of the most impressive moves I've ever seen.
She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner, Crystal Dane!
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Well, better her than me. And besides, who doesn't enjoy a bit of drama? Keeps things spicy.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
Let's watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
The ring is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have sparked intense emotions.
That's right, Saxton. What was once a united front is now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right at the center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth.
Double big back body drop.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
What a forearm.
Naomi, look at the afterglow combination. Ooh.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
And Liv's usual persistence only got squished there.
Naomi's decision-making certainly looked effective there. Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker!
Call it, Dennis.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Uh-oh, sunset. Flip! Power bomb! You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force.
Good golly, what a knee. Dodges out of the way. Ooh! Ooh! Naomi, look at the afterglow combination. Ooh! Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Kick to the gut creates separation. Morgan gets intercepted.
Strong kick.
Oh, look at the afterglow. Combo! And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Sent into the corner.
Oh, man.
Shot right to the midsection. Liv is losing any kind of advantage here.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. She gets around the attack.
Oh, right to the gut.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
Naomi looking for the 3 count. Making the save there.
Sunset flip applied.
Not done there.
Feeling good. A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Liv Morgan, a hammerlock.
Oh, SOS.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Naomi showing her instinct.
Cha-ching. The pivotal pin. Liv might be done here.
Scores the win. What a great team.
Here are your winners, Naomi and Crystal Dane.
With that win, Naomi and her partner might just have swayed some doubters. It's a big step towards clearing her name.
Absolutely, Byron. Victory like this speaks volumes. Hopefully it starts to mend some of those fractures within the roster.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah. You had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you are involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us 3, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, Taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Getting him right into the corner.
Oh, he fights Lexis back. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
Counter by CM Punk.
Knee to the face.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
CM Punk is stifling the opposition now.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. He answers right back. And Punk gets countered there. Boom, what a roundhouse. Uh-oh, jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
Strong counter from Punk.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Knee to the face by CM Punk, followed by an emphatic short arm clothesline. Oh, man.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second. Uh-oh. Power slam. He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
Yes, there's the tag.
Caught
with a punch.
Punk's knee to the face.
Short arm clothesline. Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voice who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul, we not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Now grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with this MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Countered right when it was needed. Clothesline. Boom! Short clothesline.
Neckbreaker. Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting.
The face of Adrian looks like it's been through a wood chipper.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
reversal, and that turns things around.
Ooh, well measured.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Side kick finds the mark.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Oh, the headbutt.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Kick to the gut. And, oh, brutal forearm.
Stops the kick.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Vicious right forearm.
Up they go. Oh, atomic drop. Beautiful suplex.
Nice headlock applied. Look at this athleticism.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Stationary position, turns around.
Oh,
moonsault.
Incredible agility.
When you put that kind of size behind a moonsault, you're basically turning your opponent into a pancake.
Turn out the light.
Flying.
All the way down to the floor.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
And now he's back into the ring.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Saw it coming and fired back hard.
Side kick finds the mark.
Oh, and goes tumbling to the outside.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Precision knee. Expect the strategy to work over the arm.
Oh, one step ahead.
Oh, no, not the ref.
Short clothesline. Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
Kick to the gut. And, oh, brutal forearm. Oh, walloped by a huge club.
McIntyre's just so dominant.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Ooh, targeting the leg there.
Enziguri turns the tide.
Oh, what a kick. Turns it around.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Insulting. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, perfect kick.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
Turn fire on Adrian.
From the top. What? Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Buck comes right back at him.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Clothesline.
What impact. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, You end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
Well, that's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. If this goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
Oh, God. Clothesline. So effective. He took the worst of that impact.
I don't think he's going to give up so easily, though.
Caught the leg.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Implanted by the DDT.
Got out of the way that time.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally. Leg drop from the ropes.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Oh, that's just insulting.
Oh, right in the solar plexus. Punch right in the head.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
And McIntyre is absolutely at the top of his game in moments like these.
Safe to say the domination of the Highlander is upon us.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Clothesline. KO is getting knocked around a bit.
Owens needs to find an opening.
Oh,
what a clothesline.
And Owens able to reverse it. Owens is going to look to press on the advantage.
Now's a chance for Owens to get back in the match.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top.
Down. I think he's totally gassed.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre. Look at this, just unloading. Really just laying it in. Short arm clothesline. Oh. KO avoids the attack.
Ooh, what an elbow. A barrage of elbows. Oh, repeated elbows in the corner.
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
What a barrage of stomps.
This could spell doom for McIntyre.
Kick gets caught.
Legs trapped. What's next?
What power! Thunderous powerbomb. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Caught with the boot. McIntyre with a great shot. And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout. He's making his way to ringside now.
Kick to the gut.
Wow.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Fighting up on the stage, this could be really dangerous. Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle, and that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum, and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time. It's him. CM Punk is here.
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
We knew the ring couldn't contain them, but taking this fight to the ring. Entrance proves their true disdain.
Is no place for duking it out.
Unless you're looking to do real damage, then it's the perfect place.
Impressive counter by KO.
Good night.
Good grief.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Fends it off. Good counter. Caught with a lariat.
Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well.
He's headed out to the ringside area. That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
And a stomp to the gut. Kick to the gut. And, ooh, brutal forearm.
These superstars are displaying absolutely zero concern for their own well-being.
Yeah, nothing good can come of this.
Right to the gut.
Owens running into some trouble.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
Insulting.
A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Brought down with a neck breaker. Steel, glass, pyro, electrical, so many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm. And that shot just busted him open. Blood flowing now. Here it comes.
Hooked up.
And battling out a very unsafe and precarious area.
There's plenty of ways this could go wrong fighting up on the stage like this.
Bang! Boom! Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here. Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here.
And he has no ropes to reach.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Package powerbomb.
Holding nothing back on top of this entrance ramp.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
What's he gonna do here? Oh, that hurt. Fighting up on the entrance stage. So much aggression on display here. These two showing no regard for their well-being.
A third. Uh-oh.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Boom, what a punch. Taking this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn.
He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty.
Oh, wow, rendered unconscious. The official has to call.
Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move.
When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss, then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
I'm going to SmackDown to see who wants to join the party.
I don't know how you could possibly find another partner as good as me, but time's a-wasting.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bayley back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about it.
Treating the cranium like a basketball. You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
She had that scouted.
Wow.
Elbow on the spot.
Not targeting the arm. Elbow to the heart.
Oh, the face has been planted.
And momentum is slipping away from Lynch.
Lynch is going to have to dig down deep here.
From behind, back suplex.
Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
You can't begin to counter out yet, though.
Yeah, still plenty of match left.
Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark.
Ooh, sidewalk slam.
Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
It's a little early for an earnest attempt.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
And this one's taken to the outside. She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand. Becky's looking to go airborne.
From the top, there's the go-around.
The Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent to rise to her level.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Blast!
Uh-oh.
And she saw that
From the top. Wow! Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
producing a trampling.
Waistlock.
No, you can tell Lynch is confident after that.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Rose plant.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
And right away into the pin. 2. And a kick out.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
Oh, my God. Diving moonsault. Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley-to-belly suplex. It was actually a Becky-to-belly.
That wasn't just a suplex. That was a statement directly to her former close...
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. Do you remember, Bailey? Do you? You're a force of nature. You built damage control from nothing into one of the most dominant factions in WWE and kept them there for 2 years. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the door, what the hell happened to my friend? So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kairi Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
Nope, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bayley, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope.
Turns this around to get control of the wrist.
Laying into the arm. Big time.
That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects.
Switching into the side headlock.
Oof. Able to save herself there.
Foot to the gut. Kick to the stomach.
Far European uppercut.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Sane losing some focus on the task at hand.
She's got to let it roll off her back and forge ahead. Haymaker after haymaker. Ooh. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Oh. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Oh, man.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
They are rapid-fire shots. Another superstar backing down.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move. The disarmer here. Disarmer by Lynch. She's trapped. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Becky Lynch.
Manhandle slam.
No way Sane's coming back from that.
Uppercut.
That'll knock you silly. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Oh.
Effective dodge there. Interceptor.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here. Gets driven into the corner. Oh. Kairi Sane from the ropes. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Just stomping away.
Becky Lynch hits the ropes, connects with a leg drop, and more to come. A second leg drop with a twist. Becky Lynch looking for it. There it is. Manhandle slam.
Well, that deep.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Shane can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking.
Head being targeted again, it seems.
And an elbow. Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Oh, my God.
And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kairi's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. You're right. I did build damage control from the ground up, and then they fell apart without me. Just like the horsewomen fell apart without me. It must drive you crazy that everything I touch turns to gold, while every professional relationship you've ever had falls to dust. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tunes since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bayley out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Punk exposed you as the mastermind behind those masked attacks that brought us all together against Mutiny. I don't need that kind of extra heat surrounding me.
And you believed Punk? Come on, like I could do such a thing.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.
The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's going to need the luck of the Irish.
Boy, European uppercut. Uncorks an uppercut. Oh, leg drop by Becky Lynch, and she's going to do it again.
Oh, poof.
The usually prepared Bayley didn't look like she was expecting that move.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack.
Oh, that'll rattle you. Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
The man is just going off on Bayley.
Bayley able to counter.
Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Boom!
What an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Boom! What an uppercut. Bam!
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in. It's in. Disarmer.
Oh, Bayley's dreams about to end here in this match. Can she hang on? Can she hold on?
Arm is trapped, but she gets away.
Just like that.
Becky Lynch, manhandle slam.
Lynch got all of her. There's two. Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky.
You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought it could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us, but it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now?
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside mutiny? This is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, What do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
You both hit Mutiny right where it hurts. We need to press our advantage.
What are you thinking?
The Unity titles. When we won them, it pushed Punk and Mutiny into the spotlight. If you two win them, it gives us all the momentum going into Survivor Series.
I'm in.
Me too. But there's no fun in letting Punk know we're all working together, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't.
And he won't. Let's go get those titles.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
With everything going on, you think we've got time for either? We want a shot at the Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No warm-ups. With CM Punk gaining power, we just can't stand by. I hate the thought of him at the top. We're here to strip him of control, and we'll start by taking those titles before Survivor Series.
Fair enough. I should warn you, though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What's it gonna take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way Tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Typical Punk try to wear us down. Seems he forgot us Scots are made of sterner stuff. We'll be ready for anything he throws our way.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Sounds like a place for us to make a proper statement.
Set it up.
Normally in a tornado match, there are no alliances. It's all chaos.
Then Mackins, he goes for the quick pin. And stopping the pin there.
Schoolboy plan to put this one away.
He breaks up the pin attack. Oh, my God. Oh, what forearm. And knew what was coming there.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Becky in full control here. The manhandle slam.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
King, she gets the shoulder up.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Bang! Nasty kick. Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. LeRae shifts that to her favor. Big boot. Forearm club.
Trying to get the backslide.
Backslide for the victory. This could be it. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
Time to leave in that one.
DDT.
Lands an elbow.
Cover on Perez. This could do it. Intercepts the pin attempt. And Shayna experiencing a bit more fight there than she may have expected coming into this match.
Gargano showing that hardened resolve that's taken him so far in this industry.
Here we go.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the
Claymore by McIntyre. Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
Wow, got it. Big time tag team win.
Here are your winners, the team of Becky Lynch and Drew
Did you see those social media posts? They're trying to sound tough, but we've got them rattled.
That's exactly why I'm concerned.
You think Punk's planning something? He probably is. But I've been beating odds since I laced up my boots. He's just...
Punk's got his games, but they're nothing new. Tonight, it's about stripping that power away.
Don't start doubting us now.
Never. I've seen what you both can do. As soon as you said you were willing to fight alongside my partner and I, there was no other choice. But we've all been on the receiving end of Punk's deception before, and I've got a bad feeling about this.
You think there was something more to them saying they were going to make SmackDown a mutiny arena?
Maybe, but they also don't know we're working together. You'll have your hands full with Bailey and Lexis King. We'll patrol the arena and shut down any mutiny interference.
Good. Keep the place clean so we can mop up the ring with them.